Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm JJ and this is my island Shroomy. Let's see who's here. Stop it. We have Sly in the background. We have Alfonso and Sasha sitting there. So cute. Sasha will not be staying because he is not an alligator or a frog. I do only have frogs to get, so he's not a frog. But look at him. He's so cute. Anybody else here? No, I don't think so. Right, let's just get on with what we're doing today. I want to give one of my villagers a fishing area next to the entrance, which will incorporate the peninsula, because that's quite close to where I did my entrance build, in that little bit there. So that will be done today. Look at Tad. He's cute. And I was debating between Tad and Boots. I'm not sure which one yet. I'm leaning more towards Boots because then he will get the peninsula with a bit more space. So it could possibly be Boots. We'll just see who I choose as we decide when we put the house there. So let's go build a fishing spot for a villager. Let's go. No terraforming in this part of the build. I'm at that stage where I'm considering doing a flat island because so far I'm really liking how this is coming out. I know it's obviously my third build, but the flatness of it and how it's going, I am debating whether I want to keep it all flat. I don't know yet. So, because I just can't help myself and terraform. But at the minute, I am debating whether to keep it all flat and just keep going how we're going. But I will put the hat on because I need to do the path and the water and all of that. So, fun times. No, I love this code. I do. It's just long. My next island, I'm hoping I will do a theme that just allows me to have one code. Not necessarily one code, but a path that doesn't need the in-game path underneath, or a path that doesn't consist of all these extra little added bits. The green plank code is absolutely fine. It's just the water code. It's nice, I love it, but it's just constantly going backwards and forwards and all of that. So that's fun. Maybe in my next island, my next theme, I will just have a simple code because I feel like all my codes have just been mayhem, to say the least. I have decided to put Boots here. I will give him his little fishing area. I don't know how it's coming out. I just know that I'm going to go with it and do whatever comes to mind in the moment, like always. I have half term coming up for my children and I wanted to get these builds done, like a few builds done for Shroomy, because they have a week off and I want to spend that week with them without worrying about a video. So I'm a bit of ahead of myself at the minute with Shroomy videos, because as of this moment, me recording it, it is currently Thursday the 22nd of May, and I have yet to post Toy Box's tour. So Toy Box's tour will come out, and then because I post every 4 days after Toy Box's tour, which should be posted on, I think it's the 24th of May, on the 28th, it will be Shroomy's entrance. So we're ahead of ourselves only because I want to spend the half term, the week with my children and not worry about recording. So we are ahead of ourselves. Maybe when the half term comes, because I'm not going to record during the half term, I'll catch up with all the comments and that are going out, or the videos for Shroomy that are going out during the half term, and then I'll be up to date with videos in that sense. But at the minute I am ahead of myself because of half term. I still need to get my villagers out, the 4. So hopefully, instead of obviously recording during half term, because I'm having that little break to spend with my children, I'll focus on getting my villagers out to get the 4 that I need to complete my lineup for villagers, and figure out what season I want to be in and all of that, and possibly get a few more items, because the Karopi snacks, I didn't get very many of them, so I need to go and get a few more of them from a treasure island. I also need to get like food and drinks from a treasure island, because I don't have that many or that much, or not a lot of options. So I'll put obviously the tables with villager houses and put like food and drinks outside their house on their little table, so then they've got their little private areas to sit and eat and drink and whatever, but I just need the food and the drinks. So during the half term, instead of recording, I will go and get the rest of my villagers in, figure out season, time, day, month, all of that, of where I want my island set, and get the extra items that I need. So that's my plan for the half term for this island. I don't know if this video will come out during half term or after half term, so you're just gonna have me waffling on about half term, and half term may have been over. I don't know yet. Who knows? I can't keep up with the days and all of that. So I don't know when this one is being posted. Could be after half term, could be during half term. I have no idea. I'll have to figure all that out. But I am taking a break for half term. I thought I would struggle with this island because I've never done Swampcore, and there's loads of different ways that you could do Swampcore. Obviously Swampcore is swampy vibes and all of that, but there are so many different ways that you can do a Swampcore Island. And this path that I'm using, the water and the green planks, I've had this code saved for ages, and I've always wanted to do the Swampcore Island, but because I'd never done it again, I was a bit nervous and scared to do it. But now I'm actually doing it, like with Toy Box. I'd never done Kidcore, but I'm actually really loving this island so far. I know obviously I'm only on the 3rd build. It could all change by, like, with me doing the next couple of builds or whatever. My opinion could change, I know that. But at the minute, I am really loving doing this island. And I'm glad I'm now attempting it, because you think of Swampcore and you think that it's going to be really bad, and not bad, but really hard and challenging in that sense. Don't get me wrong, all islands are challenging, all themes, but Swampcore isn't as challenging as what I thought it would be. Obviously I have to use my brain, I have to think about what builds I need to do, or I'm doing, without planning the builds and the whole island. But where I just wing it, I get to a part in a build and I'm like, okay, what can I put here? And then I'll stand there and think about it, run around in circles like I do. I'm like, okay, I could put that there. You obviously don't see these parts of me running around in circles because the joys of editing. But I do run around in circles trying to figure out what I want to put in the area. And then I have an idea and then I'll raid my storage shed. And that is all for today's build, today's video. I absolutely love the area that we have done today. Let's just go see it, because this bit, I am absolutely in love with this bit. It's so simple, just a few placed items of the ruined items, and I've fallen in love with it. They've just placed in the right place, just to give it that, yes, I like that. And this was just a spontaneous, random moment because I had this gap and I didn't know how to fill it. So I stood in front of this bit once I'd done this bit and I was thinking to myself, what do I put here just to fill this gap? Ruined items came to mind, so I raided the storage shed, come back with this and place the items in this way, and I absolutely love it. I think I'm going to do a few more of these on the island throughout, so if you see the same thing in certain areas, you don't you don't see it. Just know that the one by Boots' house is the original. But I absolutely love this little bit. Anyway, if we go down here, I just put some trees and bits. Oh, look at Drago. Go on, Drago, catch the butterfly. I didn't want the water to be too plain, because if I fill it all with the water, it's just going to look so empty. So we have to add a few little bits here and there. But it's annoying that the edges, there's not a lot I can do about that. This is what we've got to live with. So I can't complain in that sense. But it is annoying because I don't want to fill the awkward spaces with wheat fields, because the lag will not be pretty the further we get into the island. So I have just done a few wheat fields in the awkward bits, like this corner over here, and just left the rest. And we're just going to have to live with the awkward outlines or square bits. There's not a lot I can do about that. There's also not a lot I can do about the edge of the path here, because it doesn't come with them corners. So there's not a lot we can do about that. It's out of my control, but we'll live with it. It's absolutely fine. And then I did Boots' house. You can get in through this way. He's just got a pirate helm. He's going to drive his land boat wherever. I did give him a fishing area down the end. I do need to get some food and drinks, which is why that table is empty. But I will do that, and then I will put it there, so he's got something to nibble on or drink while he's fishing. But this is his little fishing area. I really like this whole build. I really do. It's so cute. Oh, look, here he is. Oh, look, a balloon. Good job it's going. Look at him enjoying his area. I need to follow him. Look at him. Is he going to go indoors? No. He's just having a nosy to see what's happened to his house. Oh, he likes it. I don't know why I spoke like that. He likes it. Look at him. that makes me happy. He's enjoying his build. I have a feeling I will see him here more often enjoying his build. And I appreciate that. Thank you, Boots. And that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like and subscribe, and I will see you all back here for my next build, my next video. Bye guys.